The great story of Alice's adventures in Wonderland inspired me to produce a theatrical body of work that reflects Alice's long journey down the rabbit hole, where she discovers an extraordinary world of unusual characters and encounters a series of unforeseeable situations. I'm Jessie Luke, I am a fine arts photographer, and I'm introducing to you the making of A Journey to Wonderland. Enjoy! I wanted to compose images that would represent Alice's own imagination by producing photographs that can dramatically convey an illusion, just like the same way we feel and see when we dream. I chose the Holga. This plastic toy camera can produce some incredible imagery. Focus, intensive vignetting, it has the capability of multiple exposures, which had helped me with a lot of shots that I would have to compensate with the different size of proportions. I wanted the images to be soft, to simulate the feeling of being in a dream. It uses film. I use black and white film, and I do my own developing of my negatives on my studio here. The other thing that I like about this camera is that it creates intensive vignetting. These are features that will give me the freedom to enhance my creative expression. The meaning of the title, A Journey to Wonderland, touches upon the focal point of the story, where Alice, the main character, uncovers a world of imagination that goes beyond reality. However, it also symbolizes my own personal journey as I discover ways to create complex images that dealt with many different technical aspects. The most difficult factor behind the making of A Journey to Wonderland involved the process of designing a pictorial composition for a specific theme. The first approach was to determine what component elements were required to build the scene. The second approach was to determine how to create some of these props, the characters that I wanted to portray in any of my scenes. How do I create a caterpillar? How do I portray the Queen of Hearts? How do I create a sheer cat? All these are the things that I needed to include. Do I create a mask for the Mad Hatter? How do I make Mad Hatter look like the drawing illustrations that were made by John Tenniels? All those other things took a lot of time. But the most important part of it was to determine what medium and building material to use to create the props in characters that are required to be included on my scene. When I first decided to do this photo shoot about the story of Alice in Wonderland, I purchased several books and movies for me to use as research to find out, about the original story, and I didn't want to follow anybody specific, like movie things, like Disney. I wanted to follow the same story as the original story in the book. What I didn't realize is when I received the book, I looked at the drawings illustration from Dan Tenniels, and the resemblance between the actual drawing illustrations compared to my daughter, the one who played Alice, are amazingly similar.